What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. Listen, Tyler Perry is one of the most important black entrepreneurs of our lifetime. And the crazy part is this. Most people will not fully understand how great he is until he is gone. This man went from being homeless, living in his car, getting laughed at, to owning the biggest black film studio in the history of America. And even when he tells the world his story, even when he lays out the blueprint, people still find a way to talk about the wrong thing. Instead of studying his ownership, they worried about who he's sleeping with. Instead of studying his vision, they speculating about his personality. That's why I'm doing this breakdown today, because Tyler Perry's legacy is bigger than any movie, any character, or any industry rumor. His legacy is about ownership, vision, discipline, and the courage to build even when everybody doubts you.
Morning, Tyler Perry not forgetting where he came from. He posted this video on Instagram of him taking a ride in his Geo Metro. He has told the story many times that before fame and fortune, he was homeless, living inside a car just like this one. The message he had to his followers: if you are still in the struggle, please fight on.
Let's start at the moment nobody ever talks about. 1992. Tyler Perry put every dollar he had into his first play, I Know I've Been Changed. He rented a theater in Atlanta. He printed programs. He prepared for the show. And when the curtains opened, the room was damn near empty. Just a dream and another night of disappointment. Most people would have quit right there, but Tyler didn't. This is where most people get the story wrong. They think he blew up overnight, but the man spent 13 years touring churches, community centers, little holes in the wall, building his audience one person at a time. He didn't have social media. He didn't have no cosigns. He didn't have a label. He had work ethic and faith. Now listen, people always clown him for Medea, but they don't know the real story. The woman who was supposed to play the grandmother didn't show up, and Tyler Perry had two choices: cancel the show or put on the dress and show out. He made a decision most people wouldn't make. He chose the brand. He chose the path that will feed millions of people with opportunity over the next 2 decades and became a billion-dollar franchise. Billion with a B. How many black filmmakers have ever built a billion-dollar IP all by themselves? Hollywood don't like to talk about this part. They don't like to talk about how his movies cost $20 million and make $70 million at the box office, because that level of profit is embarrassing to their system. He won without their formula. He won without their approval. He beat them using efficiency and self-ownership. There is no Hollywood executive in history who can deny what Tyler Perry did. Now let's get into the part white media never wants you to understand. Tyler Perry owns everything he wrote. 22 films, 20 plus plays, more than 300 acres of studio, a straight-to-consumer catalog that nobody else controls. When you own it all, they can't cancel you. They can't block you. They can't blackball you. And that's why they focus on his personal life, because they know they can't touch his business life. Now let's talk about his deal with Lionsgate. His deal was different because he kept the rights to his movies. He used their distribution, but he kept his IP. This is something most creators never get. He played the game and beat the game at the same time. Now, this is where the money gets different. Viacom cut him a deal for $150 million a year to create content, and they gave him 25% of BT Plus. That means he's not just making shows. He owns streaming. He owns the platform. He's owning a piece of the future of black media. Now let's talk about Tyler Perry Studios. This right here is his crown jewel. He bought the land it sits on for $30 million. He turned the symbol of racism into a hub of creativity. He turned a place meant to break us into a place meant to empower us. Movies like Coming to America were filmed there. Movies that shook the culture. And as far as his real estate, he owns homes in Atlanta. He owns property in Beverly Hills. He owns a whole island in the Bahamas, a log cabin in Wyoming. And the man owns a $150 million private jet that he uses to help people during disasters. He's quiet with his help, but he's loud with his impact. He's giving millions to families, to communities, to colleges, to disaster relief programs. He's paid people's rent. He's paid funeral costs. He's helped strangers without asking for a single camera. Now let's get to the part nobody wants to say out loud. White media is obsessed with Tyler Perry's sex life because they can't control his business life. They can't figure out his formula. They can't figure out how he outworks them. They can't figure out how he funded his own dream without a system backing him. So they deflect. They look for gossip because his greatness is too threatening. They're more interested in who he's sleeping with than how he built a billion-dollar company from nothing. The real reason I respect Tyler Perry is simple. He didn't just build a career. He built a pipeline. He built a vehicle to put other black writers, actors, cameramen, and film crew members to work. Thousands of jobs, thousands of opportunities, thousands of families fed from his vision. Society has a way of waiting until people pass to give him their credit. But I'm giving Tyler his flowers now. He moved the culture. He saved careers. He made ownership cool before it was trending. The lesson from Tyler Perry is simple. Stop worrying about who supports you. Build until they can't ignore you. Own your IP. Own your dreams. Own your ideas. And don't let the world's opinion interfere with your purpose. Listen, Tyler Perry isn't just a filmmaker. He's a force, a trailblazer. He's an architect of Black excellence and Black ownership. And if you're paying attention, he's also a blueprint for what is possible if you refuse to quit. The man is not just successful. He's historical. And I hope you take his story and use it as fuel for your own. Because I know I will. Like, comment, subscribe. Establish Rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.